Now we're ready to install our sensors. So what I need to do is I want to isolate my water. So I'm going to turn the water off. And now I'm good to come and start installing the sensors. We'll get rid of the ampermetric sensors first. That way I'm not fumbling around dropping them. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our free chlorine sensor, loosen by bayonet fitting. Come in here. I would now at this point electrolyte my sensor, put it in here with the bayonet fitting, clamp it in. Next sensor is the total chlorine sensor. Again, electrolyte my sensor. Put it in, tighten the bayonet fitting. Next one in the line is my pH sensor. This will ship loose. I'll remove it from its storage. Going to take the plug out. Grab my mounting set. So in this mounting set, you need to make sure you grab this O-ring. The O-ring is going to slide onto the bottom of the sensor underneath this clip. And then this part of the mounting set will slides on there. Other part of the mounting hardware on the top. I'm just going to kind of loosely tighten that. Install it. Bayonet fitting. Clipped. Come here and I should be able to just hand tighten this. Grab my cable. Ours are labeled. This one says pH. Put my SN6 connector on my pH one. Next is your ORP. Same mounting as the pH. So I'm going to loosen, grab my O-ring, again install the O-ring on the bottom. Mounting hardware, this part on the bottom, this one over the top of the sensor. Lightly tighten these. Remove my plug. Take my sensor again. I can usually snug this up by hand. Grab my ORP cable. Put the SN6 connector on. Last one is my temperature sensor. Take the plug out. This one has a little bit of a smaller mounting assembly. So on there is also this O-ring. So I'm going to put it on here. Hand tighten it. My bayonet clip in there. Tighten it a little bit more. This one gets a BN6 connector. Tighten that on. And at this point, I'm ready to introduce the water again. I'm going to slowly open this up. Let the water run through the cell. I want to make sure there's not any air coming in there anywhere. Make sure, verify my pressure again. My flow looks good coming through it. And then the last thing I can do is just to verify my flow through this sample port. I want to make sure that when I open it, there's not a pressure washer of water coming out of it. I also don't want a negative pressure where I hear it start gurgling water. You should just see a steady stream. So if I open this, you can see a nice steady stream going through there. So now you're all set up. I would let the sensors be conditioned by that water and whatever they're trying to read going through it. And the next step would be to walk through the calibration process.